if you haven't qualified the GPAT exam, or even if you have qualified the GPAT exam and you have interest in biotechnology field and you want to make your career in biotechnology, then this video is for you. So make sure that you will watch this video till the end, because I am going to tell about one entrance exam which you will require to get into any PG course that is offered under biotechnology. So make sure that you will watch the video till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to Simple Pharma Basics. Friends, if you don't know about me, so hello, I am Aarti. I am postgraduate student at NIPER Mohali doing MTech in Pharmaceutical Technology Biotechnology, and my GPAT rank was 153 and my NIPER rank was 282. Friends, this pandemic has made us realize the real power of pharmacy, and more precisely the power of biotechnology, power of immunology and the power of microbiology. While too many treatments were going on the COVID patient, everyone was still hoping for an effective and a powerful drugs, and more precisely for the vaccines, and biotechnology plays very important role in the development of vaccines. And in this video I am going to tell you about one entrance exam, one national level entrance exam that you will require to get into any PG program that comes under the biotechnology. So make sure that you will watch the video till the end. But before that, if you are new to my channel and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, so make sure that please subscribe to the channel and also turn on the notification so that you will get the notification of my next video immediately. So let us talk about the GATB. GATB is a graduate aptitude test for biotechnology. This is conducted by RCB, that is Regional Center for Biotechnology, on the behalf of DBT, that is Department of Biotechnology. And this exam is conducted to provide the admission to various PG courses that are supported by DBT in various Indian institutes. After this exam, you will be able to get participated or get admitted into various MSc and MTech programs that are offered under the biotechnology stream, and the list of participating institute I have provided in the description, so you can check out the description to get the list of all the participating institutes that provide you admission on the basis of this GATB exam. So first of all, let us talk about the eligibility criteria to give this exam. The first criteria is that the student may have BE or BTech degree in any stream in any branch of engineering and technology with at least 50% in their qualifying exam. The second criteria is that a student with the BSc degree, a Bachelor of Science degree in any biology disciplines like microbiology, genetics, biotechnology or biochemistry can give this exam, and they must have at least 55%. I am talking all these things for general category or EWS category, and the reserved categories have different criteria. So a student must have BSc degree in this stream and they must have at least 55% in their qualifying exam. And the third criteria is that a student may have a degree in fisheries, in veterinary science, in agriculture, or or a bachelor's degree in pharmacy, then MBBS, BDS. All these students are eligible to give this exam. Now moving to the next parameter, that is the exam pattern. So the exam duration of GATB is about 3 hours and the exam will be taken in a single shift, but the question paper will have two parts, that is part A and part B. Part A will contain the 60 questions, 60 MCQ questions, and all questions will be compulsory. You will get +1 for each correct answer and minus 0.5, that is minus half mark will be deducted. Half mark will be deducted for every wrong answer, and the syllabus for this part A will be from your 11th and 12th standard on the basis of maths, chemistry, biology and physics. So these four subjects like PCMB will be there for part A, and for part B there will be total 100 question, out of which you have to solve any 60 question, and each question will carry 3 mark. If you will make it right, you will get 3 marks, and the negative marking of -1, that means 1 mark will be deducted if in case you mark any wrong answer. And the syllabus for this part B will be from any bachelor's degree which that I have mentioned above, that are the in the eligibility criteria. All those degree I have mentioned, the syllabus for this part B will be from these degrees only. So now talking about the exam dates, as I am talking about the GAT B 2021. The forms for the GAT B will be released in the June 2021, and it will close till the July 2021, and the exam may be conducted or it may be extended as per the situation in the month of August. And talking about the fundings, or the we may call it as a stipend that you will get after getting admitted to any of this course. So if you will do MSc in biotechnology, you will get 5,000 rupees per month. If you will do MSc in agricultural biotechnology, you will get 7,500 rupees per month. And if you will do MTech in biotechnology, or MVS, or MTech in veterinary science, you will get a stipend of about 12,000 rupees per month. And this stipend, the continuation of this stipend will be dependent on your performance, like how you perform, and if you will have any back in subject in your semesters. So it is possible that your stipend may be paused for the next semester till you clear that subjects. So this was my video, this was my today's video about GAT B. If you like this video and if you find this video helpful, so please like the video, and also share this video with your friends, those who have interest in biotechnology, or those who wants to do their career in biotechnology. And all the best for this exam. The syllabus for this exam I have provided in the description. All the important links or the PDFs that I have all everything I have provided in the description. So just check this description and share the video. All the best for your preparation. Bye.